The following is a presentation of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Broadcasting from the campus of Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia, the Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show is on the air. Your chance to hear from Liberty head women's basketball coach Alexis Sherard comes your way on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. The Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show is presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking with Freedom First today. The Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show is also brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Carter Bank. Life lived full. Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling. By Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. And by the United States Space Force. Have a question or comment for one of our guests? Email lfsn@liberty.edu or post a message at LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Mills for three. Yes! Avery Mills from 3rd Street. Liberty leads 57-51.
Now let's talk Liberty Flames women's basketball. Here's your host, the voice of the Lady Flames, Jamie Hall.
Welcome into the Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show. Flames coming off of an exciting week, not as successful as they would have wanted, but they played two very good teams against JMU on the road and then a home game against the Duke Blue Devils, which there's the headline. The Duke Blue Devils were in Liberty Arena for 2 years in a row, so that's really cool. They've been able to get not just good mid-major teams, but top 25, in this case, top 15 teams in the country to be able to come into Lynchburg and be willing to play. And that's and even though it wasn't a win, it was a good showing. It was a fair result. The Flames lost by 14, and Duke has really put it on some teams already this season, mid-major type teams, 30, 40, 50-point wins. So a solid game. Again, no moral victories, but not a bad outing for Liberty. We'll talk to Coach Alexis Sherard about those games and then a little bit of a look ahead to Virginia Wise, which is coming up on Wednesday, and then a tournament up at Navy where actually they won't play Navy. They'll play Duquesne in Manhattan, and Duquesne's actually having a pretty good start to the year. Manhattan's struggling a little bit, but some quality competition is on the horizon. And then again, the home game is Virginia Wise. So it is a division down, but still a nice test for the Lady Flames and a chance for you to watch them in Wednesday at 2 o'clock in Liberty Arena. Right now, though, we've got Caroline Shiery joining us. Caroline, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Well, I got to say that it's always a pleasure talking to you because you have a pleasant disposition. And as we said before you came on, you've got a very warm voice, and so not shrill at all.
I never received that compliment before, but I'm definitely going to carry that one with me.
Do you karaoke? Do you sing at all?
Oh, yes, I do, of course. I'm a big karaoke person, but I also have started playing the harmonica. So Piano Man is like my go-to song every time. Yeah, I'm a big fan of putting myself out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Piano Man, which is odd because the harmonica stands out so much when a song about pianos, but there's piano in there too. Yeah. Were you a Billy Joel fan before that, or does just that song come to you because of the harmonica?
No, I'm a fan of any song that has the harmonica in it. So like Piano Man, Pink Skies, Broken Window Serenade. Like if there's a song with a harmonica in it, I'm going to try to learn it. So yeah.
What got you into the harmonica?
Tearing my ACL again. Okay. I needed a hobby, and it was a cheap one, and I could learn it on YouTube. So yeah.
Have you ever watched the band Blues Traveler?
I do not think I have, no.
Now, if you're a harmonica person, there's no way on earth that you can not know Blues Traveler because
I'll have to look it up.
It's probably the only rock and roll band that the lead singer's instrument is harmonica. Like there's harmonica in every single song. Yeah.
I'm gonna need
they still tour. Yeah.
You need to show them this. I want to do a collab with them.
Yeah. Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to listen to their song Hook.
Okay.
And Run Around. And then they've got several others that are really good. But those two were kind of the ones that were most commercially famous. They, MTV famous. Of course, MTV's going away, but if it hasn't already. But that's kind of what got them big back in the day is their two first music videos were.
I'm going to have to look into this. Now, I'm going to,
John Popper is the lead singer's name, and his voice is really cool as well. He's got a very, very unique voice.
Oh, I'm really excited to hear this now.
He plays the harmonica as well.
You don't hear the harmonicas often now. It's like a lost instrument. So I'm interested. And it was only $9.99. So I feel like everybody should get a harmonica. Brings joy to people.
It does. It does. And when he first started, and I think he stops doing this now. I think now he's got like a attaché case that has all of his harmonicas in it. But when he first started, he actually has lost a lot of weight. He was a big, big dude when he first started. And he wore this belt, sort of, but like around his neck, and all the harmonicas, the different octaves or whatever you call it, the different,
awesome. Like the different keys.
Keys. That's the word I was looking for. And so if he needs this one, and this one's over
I love
here.
that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is really awesome.
You will have a new favorite band if you are into harmonica.
Prepare to be sick of me. I'm going to be playing their songs all day.
No, not if you're playing their songs. If you're playing Mary Had a Little Lamb or something, I'll probably get sick of that.
Well, I'm learning Christmas carols right now, and the team, if you ask them, they're pretty over it.
Already? Not even Thanksgiving.
See, it takes me a little while to get the hang of the songs. So I'll be in the locker room just I'm not going to lie. The first couple of weeks it did sound bad, but I'm getting there. Okay. So, yeah.
I'm curious now. When we will get you to play, and maybe do you have your harmonica with you?
I don't. It's in the locker room. Okay. I didn't carry it up here.
Well, we'll figure something out before. I don't know if we have found a way to get this on this week's show. That's where it'll be inserted.
Oh, perfect.
Right now.
Harmonica.
If we haven't, then that means we'll have to plan to
live performance. I'll be selling tickets.
after the Virginia Wise game, you'll have to come over and serenade whoever is being interviewed.
This is a great idea. Let's do that. I'll learn a good serenading song.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what a good serenading song.
I love it.
The Tennessee Waltz or something like that.
I'm sure. Yeah. It's just the harmonica. Great instrument.
Well, you mentioned something about the fact that you learned the harmonica because of the ACL injury. So it was, it's probably a traumatic thing that we're talking about. I understand that this isn't a happy topic, but let's knock it out of the way.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because it's part of you now. It's a part of your 100%. Being. And
absolutely.
About this time a year ago, almost exactly a year ago.
Pretty much, yeah.
At Grand Canyon. Mm-hmm. Wasn't a good game for the Lady Flames to start with.
It was terrible, actually.
Ugly blowout loss, which was kind of out of place considering how great the season was last year. And final few minutes of the game.
1:30 left, yeah.
Wow, you got it down to the second.
Yeah, it was rough. It was the injury itself, very traumatizing. I do not handle those things well. But, it's funny because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to sound crazy, but I genuinely think that, going through that is one of the best things that's happened to me while I've been at Liberty.
Really?
Yeah. And, I feel like I sound insane, and I'm fully aware of that. But, truly, it's what I needed. And God knew it's exactly what I needed to go through to, become who I am today. And I'm actually really thankful that I tore it. I mean, it took me 9 months to get to that point, but I am thankful for it. So, yeah.
Well, talk us through, again, I'm not trying to bring back nightmares, but kind of talk us through what happened. And it was pretty immediate that I'm sure knew it was not good.
Absolutely. So I tore my right ACL. I did that a couple years ago. And I've just always kind of had issues with my right leg. And I've never even thought about my left leg. So it was, we were in the last couple minutes of the game. We were down by, I think 35, something like that. It was just not a good game. We were the whole way in Arizona, and I went up to get a rebound, and I got the rebound. I got that rebound, but I landed weird. I can't actually remember it. I don't remember any of it happening, but the first thing I remember is laying on the ground, and I'm just telling Laura, our trainer, I tore my ACL. She's like, it's okay, but I was just in full panic mode, and then our flight was taking off in an hour and a half, and we had to go. I'm so thankful for the way that they handled it, because I was being so difficult. Anna Bedoza, who had just lost the basketball game, is pushing me around in a wheelchair around the airport. Like, it was a long day, but I mean, it was an experience for sure.
From my perspective, where I was at, it was just, I mean, it was heartbreaking because you've gone through so much already to have to go through something else, and it was hard not to. Yeah, we certainly felt for you.
I guess I'm trying to make a medical red shirts record or something. I don't know, but it's like it was just in the moment of, if you've gone through a knee injury, like. It's not like the injury that's the bad part. It's like when you go down, you're thinking of everything you have ahead of you. So it's like the surgery, the not being able to walk for a couple of weeks, not being able to bend it, the no sleep, the like everything that comes along with that, and then the rehab every single day at early hours, and it's just like not fun. Like, it's not fun having to learn how to jump again. It's extremely uncomfortable. So it's just like when I went down, it's not like, oh, everybody's like, wow, you were in so much pain. I wasn't even thinking about my leg. Like, you're just thinking ahead, or like the season's over, everything's done. And like your mind just goes like to the worst possible spot. So it's just like, I definitely was like losing it on the court. But I mean, that's where my head was at for sure.
Not that you wish anything on anyone else, but the fact that Emily Howard and you kind of went through that process together last year.
It's crazy. We went through it like almost like exactly a week apart. She goes down in practice, tears her ACL too. And I kept telling everybody's like, because mine was so dramatic that I like traumatized the team, and they're all scared that they're going to tear their ACLs. I'm like, guys, I took the statistic for you. Like, I tore mine, like should be good. And a week later, Emily goes down. And it was just like, my heart just like broke for her, because I knew how awful it was to like have to go through that the first time. And it like, I tell her all the time, I hate that she had to go through that, but I couldn't have done it without her. And like to be able to go through that together was just such a blessing to not have to go through that alone. Like, I'm so thankful.
How's everything now? How are you coming along?
I'm coming along for sure. I just ran this morning with Laura, and let me give a quick shout out really quick. Laura Mancuso, our athletic trainer, is like best athletic trainer in the country. Every Tuesday and Thursday, she runs my running progressions with me because I like, it's hard to do it alone. You know what I mean? And there's nobody else who's injured right now. Thank the Lord. But she runs it with me. Like we'll run on the track together, and she goes alongside me, and she's really fast. But it's like amazing. Like, I couldn't do this without her. So we did that this morning, and we're just kind of getting through and progressing. So it's a journey, but one step at a time. So I'm trying not to look too far ahead, trying not to focus on the past, just take it day by day, So, yeah.
Having gone through it once before, does that it make it easier? But you kind of know in the initial moments, it made it worse because you knew what was coming up. But then once you get into the recovery process, you kind of know how much you can push yourself.
Absolutely. I think when you go through an injury like that, it's never like physically, like you're not going to be able to stop physically. It's just everything is mental. Like, it's completely mental. And I would like honestly say like because I went through it before, just like knowing like you just have to keep going. Like, you just can't stop. You can't stop. You just have to keep going, I think is definitely helpful, knowing that, it does get better in the end eventually. So, yeah.
Well, I don't want us to completely dwell on just injuries, but
it's been a big part of who I am. And I mean, it's so common for like girls to tear their ACLs nowadays, I feel like, and there's always somebody on the team, and I always try to find them after the game and be like, hey, like, You got it. You could keep pushing. Because without like the people around me, I like genuinely don't know if I could have gone through this. So like, I feel like it's something that a lot of people do need to talk about more, just because like it's so common and there's so many people who are going through this. So, I mean, yeah,
it's not just the physical side too, because
no, not at all.
Especially if someone, and you know how it is. So this isn't everybody, but there are a lot of basketball players where the only thing in life is basketball.
Absolutely.
That's it. And it's taken away from you, and it may only be for 6 months or a year, but the future looks bleak because you go, well, I can't even do anything for the next this or the next that. So the mental hurdles to overcome, and not that there's not enough mental health issues beyond injuries going on as far as the college life.
Absolutely.
Could you, I'm sure you could probably write a book on that.
Oh, 100%. I talked to my mom about it a lot, but like by tearing my ACL, it has like strengthened my faith, like beyond like what I ever imagined. And like every day it'd be like Emily and I walk in, listening to worship music, like just trying to like, you know, Coach Green always talked about it, like setting your mind on things above, renewing your mind daily. And I think that like going through something like that is just so like powerful when you like connect it to your faith. And Jeremiah 29:11, I got it tattooed on my arm, but like just like knowing that, you know, God has a plan for you, like it's to prosper you, not to harm you. And like he has a hope and a future for you. And like going through an injury like that, it's obviously nobody wants to go through something like that, but knowing that God has a better plan for your life. And it's just like so awesome that I get to be a part of something bigger. You know what I mean? So like college sports, mentally, like it's already really hard. Like you're a student athlete, you have everything going on, you're away from your family. Like it's hard to juggle a social life. Like it's school, like it's just a lot. So to add an injury onto that, it's obviously not easy, but you know, I think by relying on my faith, like I don't know how I would have gone through this without my faith, to be honest. So yeah.
I was talking to Coach Sherard, and we were talking about more so about the new players on the team and who's extroverts, who's introverts, you know, those types of things. And then the team in general. And if you look up extrovert in the dictionary, there's going to be a giant pop out of your face that kind of just pops out of the dictionary.
There's nothing introverted about me whatsoever.
Extrovert is you should have a tattoo of that next to Jeremiah.
I really should.
Is there anybody on the team that even can compete with you as far as being an extrovert?
I think so. Like the awesome thing about our team this year is I think that like everybody's like, oh, we're a family. Like this is a sisterhood this year. So I think it's so cool to see everybody has like their super own unique personalities. And it's like, everybody is so funny on this team. Like our locker rooms are the funniest thing ever. I've never been on a team with so many inside jokes in my life. It'll be like every sentence that's being said, there's like something that can be like connected to it or a joke that could be made about it. Like it's just like such a blessing to be on such a funny team with such like unique girls. But like there's just this is just an awesome like personality team. Like yeah, we have like some people who are really reserved and introverted, and like they're hilarious, or like they're just like bring such an interesting dynamic to our team. And then I know like it's just everybody's so different, and it's so cool because it like fits together perfectly. Like there's nobody on the team that like doesn't fit or isn't like, it's just really cool. So
is there anybody close? If you're on the scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go ahead and put you at a 10. Is there a 9 or an 8? Is there somebody in the neighborhood?
Okay, I will say if you get Claudia and Ify together, like combined, they're pretty close. They're pretty close. We're doing this thing right now where we're trying to social anxiety. We're trying to get over that. So we're doing like random things throughout the day where you have to like yell something in public or do something in public, and they're pretty out there sometimes. So yeah, I'd say like Claudia and Ify together, like their friendship is pretty awesome, but they're pretty extroverted sometimes. But like I think everybody has their days too. Like it depends on the days. So Yeah, for sure.
So the the game is they're walking along in public, and then they just have to like a football player, they just have to walk along Omaha, or what do you mean? They just have to randomly scream at somebody in public?
So basically, like, we do have a lot of introverts on our team, and a lot of Coach Sherard keeps encouraging us to get out of our comfort zones, whether that's like talking in front of people, doing things. And we just decided one day, you know what? Social anxiety, we're going to make it fake. We're going to make it not real. We're going to get over it. So we're doing when we're together, we try to do something. So we make like challenges for each other. So it can range from you have to walk from the arena to the dining hall with no shoes and socks on, just barefoot. Like, you just have to get out of your comfort zone, or you have to go high five 20 people, or you have to go make a new friend. Or we play the name game a lot, where you have to go up to a stranger and be like, hey, can we guess your name? And just try to guess it. And it's great for making friends, but it's also great for getting yourself out of that comfort zone and being like, you know what? What's the worst thing that can happen? You know what I mean? Why? Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to be on the lookout for this.
Yeah.
You guys do this you're going to do this on road trips too? Or
absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Especially road trips. 'Cause you're like, I'm never going to see these people again. So we can make them wild. Yeah.
Probably not during the games though, right?
Kill us.
Go high five the band real quick.
That's a great one. I'm actually going to take that. But
maybe during warm-ups, I guess you could get away with it during warm-ups.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's endless possibilities. And it's so great for our team, because obviously it's really going to draw you closer. But it's great. We've made some really awesome friends and some connections that would never have been made without it. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I've got a couple more questions in that direction, but let's take a break really quick.
Sounds good.
And so it's almost like the first segment was kind of about the past, and now the second segment will be about the future.
I like it.
All right, we'll take time out and come back right after this. On Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season. And that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
You're listening to the Liberty Women's Basketball Show, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Today's show will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
Welcome back into the show. We've got Caroline Shiery with us, and Caroline, we were right in the middle of talking about these games that you guys play to kind of get the introverts more extroverted and make the extroverts even more so, I guess. Yeah. But the question I've got, and unfortunately you've spent more time at the end of the bench because of your injuries than you would have hoped. But for sure. What's going on down there during the game? Because the fans that are watching, they see, wins or loss doesn't matter, but usually in a win especially, you guys are having a good time.
Yeah. I think that something that's overlooked a lot is like the fun that you can have on the bench. And obviously it's a game, you want to be locked in, but like it truly is like fun and can bring you joy, like cheering on your teammates or like making fun cheers and stuff. Like it's just every 3 stops we yell red, and like that's like it's just like there's a lot of things that can bring you together on the bench and that you can enjoy doing like with your teammates, alongside your teammates, because obviously everybody wants to be in the game, but like making the most out of the situation on the bench. So like it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like if we were mic'd up on the bench, I think you guys would get a pretty good laugh for sure.
I think just looking at the facial expressions and after a 3-pointer goes in, just all the different, the jumping and the cheering and the screaming and all that kind of stuff is pretty fun too. Oh,
it's so fun. Yeah. I mean, I know I stress Laura out, our trainer, sometimes because I'm jumping a lot and moving around a lot, but I can't help it.
Well, you kind of bridge the gap. So when you're an injured player, you're sort of in between the staff that are sitting at the end of the bench and the players that are sitting in the middle of the bench. So you're almost like half and half. You're like half player, half staff member. The managers are down there. Everybody's down there. So who's the most fun of your little group down at the end of the bench?
Queen, for sure. Queen is hilarious. She one thing about her is she's going to say exactly what comes to her mind, and her delivery is always perfect, and she's just hilarious. Her energy is always spot on. She's like my favorite person to sit next to on the bench for sure. Like we match our energy really well too. Like something good happens. It's awesome. Yeah.
For the fans that may not know the nicknames.
Oh, Liddy. Liddy is AKA Queen. So yeah, it's her middle name.
And let's see, Liddy got in the last game.
Yeah, she did.
And she played 12 minutes.
Yeah.
In the last game, got 6 points. Mm-hmm. Solid game for her against Duke. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's definitely like the big sis of the team. She's awesome.
Of the manager / athletic trainer / strength coach, everybody else that's down there on the end, who's the one that has to rein you guys in?
I would argue that we honestly have the best support staff in the country. Like I'm telling you, like that's family for real. But like we have, I would say like it really depends, because some people surprise you know like how fired up they'll get. But I feel like Laura does a good job like making sure we're all like hyped, but also being like, okay, I'm not gonna let you guys take it too far. And also Will, our strength coach, he's pretty awesome. Where like if something happens, like he's gonna be the first person to cheer for you, but like also make sure we're all in check. So yeah.
The game before they played you, Duke played a game against West Virginia, and I don't know how much you saw.
Oh, we watched that for sure. Yeah.
At the end, not at the end of the game, at the end of the first half. Yeah. There was a little incident on the court, a little taunting kind of, and then a push and a shove.
Yep.
And the bench of West Virginia starts coming out on the court.
Yeah.
They didn't get to the fracas, but they got far enough that they all got chucked out of the game. Yeah. So, we're not going to have any of those things.
I love that you're bringing this up.
In the hypothetical, if something like that were to happen, who is the one on the bench that is going to tackle girls to keep them from getting out on the floor and say, we're not doing this?
So we actually just talked about this. And it was like, it's a real situation that's like, it definitely can happen. If once you step over that line, you're out of the game. So we were just talking about this. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but whatever. Will, he's like, you guys will not go over. Like, I will hold you back. You're not getting ejected out of this game. these are my sisters. So in the event that this is happening, I have nothing to lose. So I was like, well, you're not holding me back. Like, especially like Emmy Stout. Oh, if somebody hurts Emmy, I'm going to lose it. Like, that's literally my sister. Like, this really is like my family. So if somebody is pushing and shoving and hits one of them, good luck, Will. But the like, I think our team culture is like good enough, and I'm like really surprised by everybody, like how well they handle pressure and like how good they are under these circumstances. I know in sports like things get crazy, but it's just it's family.
Well, you come across as one of like the most uplifting, sweetest, encouraging people in the world, but you're telling me that if it goes down,
I have nothing to lose. But like I feel like I've never been in a role before where I am like one of the I've been at Liberty for the longest out of everybody on the team, 4 years now. And like, I've been around these girls forever, and like, I would stand behind them and stand up for them no matter what. So, yeah.
So has there ever been a situation in high school, or I know I haven't seen one in college, but have you ever gotten a technical foul?
I got a tech once accidentally because the ball went through the basket, and I like went to go, like, you know how you're not allowed to touch the ball after? I just shot a layup and I like hit it out, but like
it's like a delay a game.
I didn't even know that was a rule, but I was like 11. So, but I've never gotten a real technical, and I like in that situation, I don't know what I would do. I've never been in a situation like that. I just know that I love these girls, and I would kindly request that people don't mess with my teammates.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you this about the future, because you've dealt with a lot as far as your both knees are concerned.
Yeah.
Where's your mindset as far as the game of basketball?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned that you're 4 years into Liberty, and where's the degree process? And have you had to make any decisions or have any thoughts about what the future holds?
So I am, along with the degree, I have in 4 weeks I'll be done with like my all my classes will be finished, and then I'll do my internship for the spring semester, and then I'll be done. But as far as basketball goes, honestly, I don't know yet. Everything's so up in the air, and I know it's like not a clear answer, but it is really just day by day, truly just seeing where it goes. I mean, obviously basketball has been a part of my life for so long, but it seems like injuries keep popping up. So we're just going to take it day by day and see where that goes, and at the end of the day, I mean, we are student athletes. Being an athlete is a huge part of your life and a huge part of your college experience. But like, I really am thankful like to be this close to being done with my degree, and like almost, so it's definitely a lot to like pray on, to talk about with a lot of people, but it's just a day by day process, and it's a lot, but I'm just, hopefully God will make it very clear what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah.
Well, I'm sure he will.
Thank you.
When you do finish college and you're, let's say 5 years from now, where do you foresee yourself doing?
Oh, 5 years from now. I have no idea.
Professional harmonica player?
That's the dream. I mean,
that's the dream.
If I could, that would be amazing. I mean, selling out, maybe perform the Super Bowl. But I really don't know. I've never been like a really like, I know I should be more, but like thinking ahead, I'm just like kind of take every day step by step. But I'm excited. I mean, I would love to have kids, a family, be married, but I don't know. We'll see what's in store. I don't know.
Do you see yourself being their coach at some point?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you ever do that?
I never even thought about coaching at all until this year, and like a couple of people have brought it up and been like, oh, like, is this something that you'd want to do? And I don't know, like, it's going to be weird to see a life without basketball in it, whenever that is. But I don't know. I definitely can't see myself giving it up all the way. So I don't even know what I'm going to do in the future, but I know that basketball will be a part of it, whether it's coaching or just however I can get my hands in it.
Remind me, what was your first year playing basketball?
7th grade, I think. So, yeah.
So a little bit later than probably,
yeah.
If you did a poll of everybody on the team, it was probably a little bit later than everybody else.
For sure. But all the time before that, I was just baking cookies, coloring, playing dress ups. So.
You were baking cookies before? Wow.
Oh, for sure.
Like
when I was
easy bake oven or like legit?
If you would have asked me when I was in like 4th grade what I was going to do with my life, I was like 6 foot tall, by the way, so I should have known that this wasn't true. But I would have told you I was going to be a chef. Like, I really thought I was going to be like, that was what I was going to do with my life when I was like 8. I watched Food Network every day, like religiously. Like,
well, why would being 6 foot tall negate your ability to be a chef?
It doesn't negate it, but I also like should have been in a sport. You know what I mean? Where it's like, come on, you got this height, you got to use it. So,
right. Yeah. But I mean, there's tall people that
oh, for sure.
And maybe they just play recreationally.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And church league, but they wouldn't necessarily have to pursue that.
But I hadn't tried anything either. So I feel like obviously it doesn't matter what you do in your life as long as you do things that like a hobby that you enjoy. But I feel like everybody should try sports. Just see if you like it, be a part of the team, like, or in the band. I was in the band. I love the band. I'm an OG band kid.
Wow. Which instrument?
I played the trumpet.
So you get the trumpet and the harmonica in your...
I haven't picked up on a trumpet. I was actually like thinking about buying a trumpet recently just because I'm trying to find hobbies. But yeah.
Okay, so so you're playing basketball and in the band at the same time?
Yeah, I did both. Yeah, I was in I was in marching band, and then I was also in like the pep band. And I also was in honors band. I loved the trumpet. Like, I did not like sports the first couple years of my life, and then I like fell in love with it. But yeah, there's a lot of different things I thought I was going to be doing. Like, I thought I was going to be a chef, and then I thought I was going to be like a trumpet player for like my like college career. And then I was like, you know what? I love basketball. So yeah.
You put all three of those together, and you've got some talent there. Trumpet
I
playing,
have it. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Basketball chef.
It's a lot, but I like our band is amazing. Like every time they come out, I'm so happy. I'm like, I love you guys. Like our band is awesome. And
so there you go. There's your next social interaction. Like we were talking about, you got to go introduce yourself to everybody in the band.
Yeah.
If you get out there early enough while they're warming up, it's not going to affect the game to go over and kind of mingle for 2 or 3 minutes.
Absolutely. And their energy is awesome too. Like, I really think that the other team misses some free throws because of our band. Like, they're really distracting. They're pretty awesome. So
they definitely get into it. Yeah. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. So outside of, we're talking about the baking and the cooking and the chefing and all that kind of stuff. And then the instruments. Yeah. And so you've got some hidden talents there.
I'm just really trying to find a hobby. So I don't like being bored. I always like doing things. So yeah.
So what are some of the other girls? Are there any other musicians or chefs on the team?
Avery can play the ukulele and she can sing. She actually sings at our church. Who else has hidden talents? I think a lot of our team is like very talented in a lot of things. And like we also have a very smart team too. So like, I don't know, like everybody's just like very well-rounded. But I think there's a lot of, I'm trying to think. Avery's the only one that's coming to mind right now, but I know there are definitely some.
Okay. And if you had a bake-off, is there a lot of that going on too?
Not really. Liz makes the best banana bread I've ever had in my life. She's my roommate, and I'm like constantly begging her. I'm like, "Can I make some banana bread today?" Like, it's so good. And I tried to make it. Like, I used her exact recipe, and it was not the same. Like, I don't know. It's Icelandic love that's in it, but it's so good.
That special touch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How about fashion sense? Who's got the best?
We have a really fashionable team.
Because today, there could be someone listening right now on the podcast that can't see you. So if you would describe, you've got kind of sparkly.
Okay, right now I'm wearing a sparkly bright pink sweatshirt, and then leggings and Uggs. Because like I'm in big like comfort mode right now. You know, I know there's going to be a time when I have to do business casual. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. But I think we have like a very like stylish team. Everybody has like really good fashion sense. Like everybody always looks like really put together and really nice. Like I think everybody's just really good at dressing.
Like the walk into the games.
Yes.
I'm
excited for this.
And stuff.
Yeah, we haven't like done any yet, but like I think they're really gonna look awesome when we do them. Like everybody's just like uniquely like has their own fashion sense, but like everybody's just like really good. Yeah.
I've seen in the WNBA kind of focusing on that this year too.
Absolutely.
The last couple of years.
And I love like seeing how everybody's are like different. Like Elizabeth is more like dressy. And then like Avery, she's going to have like a sweat set with some matching shoes. Like everybody's like has their own unique style, but it works for them. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting for sure.
Well, we need to have you kind of in a nice way, kind of critique everybody. Like you could be the person that says, all right, 7 out of 10 this week, 8 out of 10.
Do better. No.
Do better.
I couldn't. I feel so bad. It's like, I'm excited for them. And we'll have like different themes too, I think. So like, I know the girls wanted like a Western theme because some of them, I guess, have the cowboy hats and boots. And like it's just fun. Yeah. We did like a 90s one, I think. 70s, 90s, something from, if I say the olden days, I'm going to get in trouble, but something from back then. And like
the 70s and the 90s are two totally different decades. I mean, massively.
I was not around for it either, so
that would have been bell bottoms and things like that, flowing, like the big pants and the
I feel like
flowery kind of blouses and stuff. The 90s would have been more like hot pink and
yes. Oh yeah, I would have liked that then. But there's just like we have a very like we love a theme. Like we love a theme. So yeah, like when recently, this is a quick story, but recently my fish passed away. We had a funeral. And everybody showed up. It was awesome. Even our practice players showed up. Coaches showed up. We had a great eulogy. It was awesome. But it wasn't awesome. R.I.P. Icy. But everybody came in black. Everybody had like these awesome sunglasses, hats. It was great. It was as great as a funeral can be. But yeah. Oh, no. So we love a theme. The theme was the death of my fish.
How old was the fish?
He was a year old.
What was it? The cause of?
It wasn't my fault. I know that they determined
that's not what I was going.
They determined that it was a health problem.
I figured it was natural causes.
Natural causes. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't think that you killed the fish. Did you think that you killed the fish?
No. There's just that guilt that lives with you, but. He was awesome. He was the best companion.
Whoa. Did you take him places?
Oh, yes. He traveled with me home. He traveled with me I have like this spot in my car that if I had like this little tank that he fit in perfect. And we saw the world together.
Wow.
Me and Icy, my blue beta.
Icy.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. Have you replaced Icy or
no? He's unreplaceable.
No replacement for Icy.
Everybody is wanting to know my timeline on when I'm going to get a new fish, and with winter break coming up, I really think that it's just I'm taking a break from living things. So like my harmonica and baking is going to have to step up.
I got a feeling that you could probably find some really cool fish in Hawaii. It might be tough to get them back, but
it's genius. Maybe I could get like an octopus. I don't know. I've always wanted a pufferfish.
Oh, pufferfish.
Yeah.
Are they poisonous? Is a pufferfish?
They'll love me.
Does it have poison? I can't remember.
No. Hopefully not.
Like a Japanese puffer, I think does. I think it's.
I'm gonna have to watch out for that then.
Fugu, this more for it's made kind of to eat, and so you have to there's poisonous glands, and so you have to have an expert that can remove that, and then the sushi that comes from it is supposed to be the best in the world.
Crazy.
But if you don't remove the poison glands perfectly, then it could be deadly.
Oh, wow. Well, I love sushi, so I feel like that'd be a risk I would be willing to take, but not with my pet.
Yeah, maybe not with your pet.
But
no.
yeah.
That's a chef thing, though. There it goes back to
Absolutely.
another opportunity.
I'm very excited for the food in Hawaii, for sure.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
Is this your most anticipated trip of your career?
Oh, absolutely. Well, actually, no. Israel was like amazing. But I'm very excited for Hawaii. Like, that's definitely a close second.
Yeah,
for sure.
I guess in season.
Yeah. Oh,
in-season
absolutely.
trip, yeah.
Hands down. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited.
How many states do you have left that you haven't been to?
I should really keep track of that, because with basketball, like, we've gone so many places, and even if like we haven't like gone out and explored, I feel like it still counts, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
As long as you've been there.
Yeah. So I definitely should go through and check some off, because I mean, like, Washington, I never would have gone to Washington and Seattle if it wouldn't have been for basketball. It's like across the United States. So Arizona, yeah. I loved Arizona. That made me realize I love cactuses, and I would love to move somewhere with a cactus. It was
I can see
and
you.
an In-N-Out. That was fire.
Cactuses and In-N-Outs, and you're good.
If that wouldn't have been the place I tore my ACL, I would have moved there in a heartbeat.
So now, no chance.
No Arizona. It's crossed off my list now forever. But
In-N-Out or Buc-ee's?
Oh, In-N-Out. I don't get the Buc-ee's hype. I am not. I am a Sheetz girl.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It's pretty on track. I don't know what it is. They like brainwash you into being a Sheetz or Wawa. It depends, but I'm a Sheetz girl.
More the Jersey side of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In-N-Out. Okay. Well, we may have to have another conversation where you break down all these things, and because everybody's got opinions. I think In-N-Out's burgers are good.
Yeah.
I don't like their fries. Not a big fan of their fries.
Okay. Are you like, what kind of fries do you like?
I kind of like Freddy's fries. Have you ever gone to a Freddy's?
No, I have no idea what that is.
It's the same as a Steak and Shake kind of style. Okay. Shoestring fries.
Do you like Five Guys fries?
Five Guys fries are good.
I love Five Guys fries. Those are good.
They're good.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm just like we got the Flying Dutchman patties, which is where we found it on TikTok on their secret menu. But they have onions as like the burger, as the patties, and like they have the onions as the bun, and then the burger patty in between, and like cheese and like their sauce. And I hate onions. So I was like, I don't think they were like perfectly caramelized. Jordan Hodges and I actually did a review on it, but it was so good. And then we got their fries animal style. And those were good. Like, cause you can't really taste the fry then. It's just a vessel for everything else.
The Thousand dressing.
Like if you go again, you need to get the animal style fries with the Flying Dutchman burgers. That was really good.
I don't know about that's a lot of onion.
It was so good. I don't even like onion, and it was awesome. And Jordan Hodges would agree. And
if
we're
it was
like
onion
top
rings,
critics.
Breaded, then that would be amazing.
I'm not the biggest onion ring kind of person, but I feel like it's just like so well balanced. And I don't know. It's like, and their regular burgers were good too, but they did not compare at all to the
Flying
Dutchman. It was so good. So good.
That hidden menu is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. It's TikTok. It's opened the world of possibilities.
Favorite burger place, I guess, then? In the world?
That's a really good question. Probably, I love a Five Guys burger. They're just like $50 a burger, but so very expensive. But I just love any burgers. I feel like it's hard to mess up. Like, my favorite burger like ever would be like at a cookout on the grill. Yeah. Like you have like somebody making it. Like that's hard to beat.
Yeah. With the potato salad.
Oh yeah, with all the sides. Yeah. Like everybody, you grab your plate, family style. That's like peak. You can add like exactly what you like. I also love Cookout. Like a Cookout burger, really good with one of their chicken quesadillas on the side.
Yeah, that's the only place where you can get an entree as your side.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's crazy. And like, I love hot dogs. So like, they have great hot dogs. I took some of the girls there for 4th of July so we could have our hot dogs. Because I don't know how to use a grill, and I didn't want to blow up my apartment building. So
fair point.
Yeah, Yeah.
That would ruin the holiday.
That definitely would be not preferred.
Yeah. Happy birthday, America. Someone call 911.
Yeah.
We need that. We don't need that.
Glad we found our way around that for sure.
Well, I hope that whatever the future has planned for you is prosperous, and that you are healthy and happy in it. And if that includes basketball, that's great. And if it doesn't include basketball, or if it doesn't include playing basketball, maybe it's in some other capacity, then wish you the best there. And if it's playing the harmonica, then I'm in. I'll be in the front row at your concert.
I'll get you tickets to all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But definitely check out Blues Traveler.
I will.
I think you're gonna
right after this.
Yeah, you're gonna love them. I think so. Yeah.
But thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right, that was Caroline Shiery. We'll be back with head coach Alexis Sherard right after this.
Thank you.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Lynchburg Nissan's model year in sales event is on, and the savings are huge. Remaining 25 models are tariff-free and have 0% up to 60 months. Discounts up to $7,100 off MSRP, and new cars starting at $18,950. Lynchburg Nissan is ready to pay up to 130% of fair KBB for your trade too. We also offer guaranteed credit approval. Inventory is limited and selling fast. Stop by or schedule your appointment at lynchburgnissan.com, home of the million-mile warranty.
You're listening to the Liberty Women's Basketball Show, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Today's show will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Pass caught into the end zone. Light 'em up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Welcome back in for our final segment on this week's Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show. We're now joined by head coach Alexis Sherard. Coach, welcome in.
Thank you, Jamie. Happy to be here.
It's a fun time. It's a busy time. And I say that and it's not a busy time at the moment. This week, or the last several days, and then leading up to this game coming up on Wednesday, has been a little slow compared to the rest of preseason exhibition games, first week of the year, Duke, JMU Duke, all that kind of. There's a little bit of space in between the games. They weren't right on top of each other, but it was still pretty intense. And then now you've had a gap. You've got a little time to where you've been able to give the players a couple of days off in this time frame as well. But you still got games to prepare for. How tough is that, though, when you go from intensity, and we'll talk about what's happened in the last week or so, to now a lull before then a bunch of intensity again. You got 3 games in a half of a week coming up.
It's been good. I mean, we could use the break. We needed a break just for the players to relax their bodies, to recover, to recuperate, get treatment, get whatever they needed. I told my staff to, these next couple of days kind of be a normal person, you know what I mean? Get your laundry done, you know what I mean? Your dry cleaning done, try to do the normal things. I myself, I'm just coming back. I was out in Denver, Colorado all week doing some recruiting. So my week really didn't slow down as much, but that's okay. That's okay. But I think we had about 10 days before and after the Duke game before UVA-Y. So, we took some days off. Bodies need to recover a little bit, heal some bumps and bruises. But it's good. I think coming back today with practice, I think we'll be rejuvenated. I've obviously been texting the players and just touching base with them while I was out of town. And it sounds like everybody's ready to go. And, hopefully we get our point guard back here sometime soon. And I'm looking forward to this next segment of the season.
You mentioned your point guard, Claudia Thien. She missed the game against JMU. She missed the game against Duke. Mm-hmm. And in those games, I don't want to say that the outcome would have been completely different, but she certainly would have been a major factor in those 2 ball games. Let's first start off with the game at JMU, a game that you had really in your hand and led. I think you had it memorized exactly how many minutes it was.
27 minutes, 32 seconds. So, well, who's keeping track?
Exactly. So 70% of the game, you were ahead, and it just sort of slipped away in the fourth quarter. And having that experienced point guard, and that's nothing against the other girls, but having that experienced point guard to help out in the backcourt would have probably been, made wonders as far as the turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, anytime you lose a starter at any position, there's going to be some transition, some challenges, just the continuity, the flow of the game, the chemistry with the players. Our other players did very well, but, Claudia, with her ability to manage the pace of the game, her ability to shoot the 3, stretch the floor. She's an unbelievable passer, high IQ, been around here. This is her 3rd year, so she's a vet to the team. So, anytime you're losing a 3rd-year upperclassman, starter, 2nd, 3rd leading scorer, that's going to bring some challenges. But as I said before, I was very pleased how the girls responded, played hard. But, it's a 40-minute game. So that 27 minutes and 32 seconds, we got to get better in that area and be ready and able to close the game in 40 minutes.
The JMU game, I think it's fair to say, because you guys dominated the rebounding. So you did what you wanted to do on the glass. It came down to just a few too many miscues that they turned into some easy baskets late in the game in transition, and that was really kind of the difference. I hate to put it in, down to just one category, because I'm sure there were some other things. Could hit a few more shots. Could have done, dug in a little more on defense a couple of times. But for the most part, it probably came down to those turnovers.
Yeah, we won in a lot of categories that we try to keep track of as far as our game goals. We met a lot of our game goals. But as you said, I think the turnovers, and, if we have a turnover, we want it to be a dead ball turnover. So, they can take it out of bounds. We can set our defense. But unfortunately, we had several live ball turnovers that turned into points off turnovers, and I think that was kind of our kryptonite in that game against JMU.
You come out of that and you play in an emotional game against Duke. Emotional for multiple reasons. One, you've got a top 15 team in the country playing in your building, and that's going to fire everybody up. That's going to get the fans excited.
it was Kerry Green Appreciation Day, so you knew afterwards, from your standpoint, I got a speech coming up, and the players knew, our old coach is back, and not that he's gone anywhere really. He's been in just about every game. And so you still have all that kind of, that side noise going on a little bit. It's positive noise, don't get me wrong, but it would be easy to get distracted. And yet you've also got one of the best teams in the country playing on your floor. So that had to be kind of a whirlwind of a day.
It was. And it's no secret. I mean, Duke's coming in, top 20 team in the country. I think this game has been circled in everyone's mind from day one that the schedule came out. Obviously we played them last year, but them coming in as a top 15 team in the country, just the emotions will be high, were high. And then you have on top of that, the retirement celebration for Kerry Green. So, we as a coaching staff, we really just tried to put everything in compartments. We need to play the game, focus on the game. Obviously, we need to prepare for the game, focus on the game for 40 minutes, and then after, we finish our business for the game, then we can focus on Coach Green's retirement celebration. But I think overall the players did a good job handling their emotions, because there are a lot of emotions. I mean, anytime you're playing a top 20 team in your building, that's going to be exciting. I mean, we had an unbelievable crowd. The administration, the LU production, they did an unbelievable job just bringing the people here and giving them a good show to see. But, I was very pleased with our overall performance. Obviously, there are no moral victories, but I think last year we lost to Duke by 16 with a heavy, dominant veteran group. And then this year, obviously losing by 14 with a relatively young team. I think there's a bright future for this group just because they played hard, they never laid down. Duke's been, besides a game before ours, mid-majors, they're beaten by 20, 30 points. So at some points of the game, it could have been that had our team not dug deep, stuck together, and played hard for the full 40 minutes.
Now, you're being generous. There's some teams that they've been beating by 50 or 60 points. I mean, they can get in a rhythm and really put a team away. Sure. And it seems like there were a couple of occasions where they were going on a little bit of a run. You go, this could be that moment where they get a 20, 25-point lead, and your squad was able to get it and kind of go the opposite direction, cut it back down to a 10-point game and get it where it was within arm's reach. Just couldn't quite get over that hump. But there were certainly some positives. And it's not about the individual players, but you've got several young ladies out there, and some that need, give them a little more experience, and they may be in this category as well, that look like they belonged 100% against the Duke Blue Devils. And we'll start with Emmy Stout, because she keeps just doing big things down in the Post Legion scoring this season. Yeah,
I'm very, very pleased with Emmy. She had a good game. And the funny thing is, if you ask Emmy, she would say she was okay. She could have played better. And that's kind of her competitiveness that comes out of her. That's her personality. I mean, she always feels that she can do a better job. And if she misses one layup, she's going to be, she's not going to be happy with herself. But she definitely proved that she belonged out there. I felt that she was probably the best front court player in the gym. She's strong. She's aggressive. And at the same time, she's very unselfish. We play inside out. We obviously try to get her the ball, but when she sees double teams, she's an excellent passer. She's really grown in that area. And she has a really good knack to score the basketball. Left, right, finishes on tough angles on the backboard. She really understands positioning and getting her work done before she receives the basketball. So when she receives the basketball, all she has to do is turn and score. So very pleased on her performance, and I think she is going to have continue to play well and have a great season this year.
Seems like your post players over the seasons, it's almost like they kind of hand the tradition down to the next one. When we could go back to Katie if we wanted to go back super far, but I'm just going to maybe go back into the more recent future. Key-in, and then Maya comes on campus, and you go, well, I don't know if Maya's going to fill those shoes or not. And the next thing you know, she's a superstar playing professional basketball after she gets done. Then Bella comes in and goes, I don't know if Bella's going to be Maya. And then Bella turns into a superstar, and she's playing professional basketball overseas. And then now Emmy kind of continues that. So there's we always talk about in football, linebacker you, wide receiver you. Is it kind of post player you, Liberty, a little bit?
Well, I think our post players have always been fortunate enough to play behind another good post player. So I think just the experience of practicing with them every day, guarding them, playing against them, playing with them, just that experience, because, we've had post players who they don't play their first 2 years, first year and a half, and then come junior and senior year, then we're back to post player you know what I mean? So I think the development of having an older sister, Emmy being able to watch Bella, see the success, see the work ethic, see what it takes to be successful, I think has really helped our post players over the years and kind of learn what it takes to be, have success in the front court.
We know what Avery Mills can do when she gets on. She can score with anybody in the country, and she had a solid game against Duke as well. But the one player that stood out to me that you knew the potential was there, and it was just going to take maybe a little while getting worked in. But Efi, all over the glass against the Blue Devils, almost had a double-double, and she seems to be really kind of getting comfortable with herself in this game.
Sure. She's coming off red shirt. She's in a completely different role. Now she's playing at Division I collegiate level, starting, playing, major minutes. That's going to be a transition, and I think she's handling it well. Obviously there are going to be some highs and some lows, some inconsistencies. But, she's a hard worker. She's in the gym working. She knows what she needs to do. We're just working on consistency, working on finishing. She's done an excellent job rebounding. I think that's something that just comes natural to her. I think she led all rebounders probably in the last couple of games. She just really has a knack for the ball. She's strong. She's versatile, very athletic. I love the fact that she can guard multiple positions. She helps the pace of our team, just being able to lead the break. So she adds a different dimension to our team that really benefits our overall productivity, both on the offensive and defensive side of the basketball.
And now averaging 10 rebounds a game, only 4 games into the season, but still, that's pretty good for a freshman. That's
right.
not, a kind of a freshman. She's like a freshman and a half, really, if you think about
freshman,
it. Yeah. Now you head into this stretch of games with Virginia Wise, and then you're playing Duquesne and Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Navy, but it's a classic, so you already know who you're going to play. Is it tough? And this is, again, no offense to Virginia Wise, because we've seen some D2 and D3 schools get wins. As a matter of fact, I was watching UTEP's men last night. They just about should have lost to a D3 school. It went to overtime. They had to hit a miracle kind of to win that game. So you don't want to look past anybody.
Sure.
But as far as the week is concerned, probably the toughest game on paper is the second game, that Duquesne game. So as a coaching staff, I know you've got the scout going. Everybody's got their own responsibility. They're looking at these games. But from a player standpoint, how do you focus them on the Virginia Wise game, regardless of what division they're in, when they might already have in the back of their brain a little peek ahead at how good Duquesne is coming up on Saturday?
Sure. And I think that's natural for players to kind of look ahead a little bit. They're always looking down the road in the schedule, who's up next. And just from a coaching perspective, we really just try to take it day by day. It's minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week. So I really just try to challenge the ladies to just be in the moment. We want to get better today. And we're still learning how to win. And I always use examples from previous Liberty teams, out of conference games. We had one team years ago that went 0-11 out of conference and ended up winning the conference championship that year. So I think, we really try to instill every game as an opportunity to learn how to win. Every game is an opportunity for us to improve. So, we don't want to miss out on any opportunities. We want to stay in the moment as best we can. And everyone's in college basketball, everyone has good players. There have been upsets all season in this early stage where, Division II, Division III schools are beating Division I schools. So, I try to bring that to light, try to, get those articles, bring it to our team's attention so they're aware. And, we don't want to take anyone lightly.
I guess the ultimate goal is, if you get a big lead in that game, is to kind of spread the minutes around, knowing that you've got 2 games in 2 days coming up just a little bit later in the week on Saturday and Sunday. Do we have an update on Claudia? Does she look good for this week, or is it still up in the air?
I think it's still up in the air for this week versus UVA Wise. Hopefully that up in the air changes to more definitive the following week.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's and I know it's a weird game time. It's a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It's 2 p.m, but most people, some businesses start closing down about noon on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. They let everybody go out and get their last minute turkeys. Well, you probably should have your turkey by then, I guess.
The day before.
Obviously, I am not a cook. You can tell. My turkey is either at Cracker Barrel or at my mom's house if I can get there. Right. But the fans coming out, they've been a great support so far this year. You talked about the great turnout at the Duke game. And I do want to say this before we go, and we do want the folks to come out and get your tickets. LibertyFlames.com. Make your plans for Wednesday afternoon, 2 o'clock against Virginia Wise. But before we do close up the show here, the celebration for Coach Green at halftime, I know you guys were back in the locker room, so you didn't get to see that part, but they gave Coach Green and Mrs. Green the fishing rods, and he had a chance to kind of speak to the crowd. But then afterwards, just a great turnout in the practice gym that Flames Club put on, and there was all the food and hors d'oeuvres and everything, but so many players came back, and some of them from a decent distance away. It wasn't just the girls that are in the local area. We had some Georgias and some Michigans and wherever. They come back from everywhere. How cool was it to kind of see that crowd on Sunday?
Well, it was amazing. I mean, it was nothing short of amazing. I was so happy for Coach Green. I told him, we talked afterwards, just well-deserved. And I think he made a comment, a great comment. The day started, a surprise for him at the Duke game, having his former players singing the national anthem. That's how it started. And then you go to halftime with some videos, some the prizes or the gifts of the fishing pole. Obviously, everyone knows he's an unbelievable fisherman. And then to have that many people show up, that many alumni, past players, managers came, practice players were there. His whole family, majority of his family was there. It was just well deserved, and I was so happy for him. And I think he was very happy, which to me was probably the most important thing. How does he feel about the day and how the ceremony went? And he was just overwhelmed with joy and love and appreciation. And I told Coach, I said, this whole setting, all of these people here, it really had nothing to do with basketball. No. It was strictly relationships and just what he instilled into the lives of all of these people that were there. And that's just a compliment, a testament to him and who he is as a man and where his heart is and, what he poured into this program. And, I always say he's left an unbelievable foundation for us to build on. And I'm blessed and excited to continue the success with Liberty Women's Basketball.
I don't think I can add anything to that. That was beautiful. We'll see you on Wednesday afternoon against Virginia Wise, then on the road up at Navy, and get some wins along the way. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
That was head coach Alexis Sherard. If you want more information on Liberty Women's Basketball, including how you can listen to the games or watch the games on television, get the tickets like we were talking about, go to LibertyFlames.com. You can also go to the Liberty Flames app in your app store. Google, Apple, whatever you got. Until we talk again, this is Jamie Hall saying so long and God bless.
You've been listening to the Liberty Women's Basketball Show with head coach Alexis Sherard on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Today's show has been presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking with Freedom First today. The Liberty Flames Women's Basketball Show has also been brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Carter Bank, life lived full. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. By Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. And by the United States Space Force. Liberty Flames Basketball is an exclusive presentation of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.